A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. In there, no balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Just underway here in Southern California. Two and two.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Right side, hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Number 45.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. Pierce over at second. Alfaro on at first with 2 down.
Shut him down now.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Trevor Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew Toles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Corey Seager on a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Kemp racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. Stepping into the box, Yorkis Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Runs up and gets this one down. Turner scoops it up. Turner barehands it. It's there. He got him.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Now batting, John Birdie, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. Turner in foul ground, and they can't run it down.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Batting it.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now that's popped up. Seager is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Chris Taylor will be next. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Count remains at 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bellinger stands at first with one out. Takes this the other way to right. O'Brien is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Daniel Castro.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-1 home. Here's a slider that misses below the zone. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for L.A. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off for the Marlins.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, number 36, Trevor Richard.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Kemp looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Tolles. 2 gone.
Up next for the
Stepping
Marlins,
into the box,
the
Brian
first
Anderson.
baseman.
He'll look to bounce
Brian
back after
Anderson.
striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Brian Doherty is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Brian Doherty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-0 offering. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here's the first pitch to him. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Tolles. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Dougherty at second with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The set and the 2-2. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Striding into the box,
Leading
Steve
off for the
Pearce.
Marlins,
He singled his
the
last
first
time
baseman,
up.
number
Yeah,
25.
guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Castro. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. At the plate, Peter O'Brien. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Standing in, Justin Turner set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. Good time now to check out the Marlins road to the show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike one. 0-1. Taylor behind. 0-2 the count.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count still. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kemp going back on it at the track. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, Daniel Castro.
Second baseman, Daniel.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. On the run is Kemp.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped up. Turner is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Up next from Miami, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0. To short. Seager is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So stepping in, Miguel Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
And that's over. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you'd want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Richards. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Rojas is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Brian Dougherty.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the catcher, Brian Dougherty.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was hitting. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Andrew Tolles, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-0.
2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Hernandez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Seager enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
That's ball.
2-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Here it comes on 3-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Ground ball foul down the left side. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now at the plate, Peter O'Brien, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Pierce on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw, and he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorky Hernandez. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His first home run of the season as they take the lead 4-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now back
into the box, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-3 Miami. Tayron Guerrero is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Tayron Guerrero.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
One and two. Here it comes. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Swing and a blooper to the right side. O'Brien moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Daniel
So
Castro.
striding in, Daniel Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1. Bellinger on second. Pollock is over at first with one away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Grounded down the third baseline. The second for one. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Kelly will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 17, Joe Kelly. Now playing left field and
settling in now, Miguel Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip.
Peterson.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 outside. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Doherty moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Neil Walker.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Popped up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. So striding forward now, Tony Kemp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. Brian Anderson would be next. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 3. Robbie Moylan gets the call
now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robbie Moylan.
Leading off the inning, Brian Dougherty, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Moylan has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Andrew Toles. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball
2-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Corey Seager would be next. Three-two pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
That's you.
Corey Seager will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back in standing. As a look, now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. Coles, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0 home. This is in the air to left.
Kemp is in pursuit.
He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Dodgers leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Caleb Ferguson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Steve Pierce. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there now for the first out.
Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter O'Brien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 4.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
This is foul right side. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, and it's fouled away. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Drew Steckenrider takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Digging in, Borges Hernandez. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman,
Striding in, John Birdie, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro comes up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready now, Miguel Rojas. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 54, Sergio Romo. Now,
David Freese will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
David Freese.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Daniel Castro will be next. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now at the plate, Daniel Castro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Brian Dougherty, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Miami Marlins earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Trevor Richards earns win number 7 on the season. Sergio Romo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.